Hello, welcome Mighty family. I'm so glad you're here. It's Mary with Mighty Health to do some mat Pilates with you today. We're going to do some stretching, some strengthening, and we're really going to get the entire body in just 30 minutes. So get ready. I have a mat and I love having a little pillow. There's a few sections where I can help you get into a better position, or it might help you on some of the stuff that's extra tricky using our core. But we'll start off with a lot of ab work and then we'll move into our seat and our calves, and then we'll end with some upper body and arm work, all on the mat using our body weight for resistance. And let's get started by warming up. We're going to work on our breath at the same time throughout the class. So let's just get started with a big inhale and an exhale, just centering yourself, preparing yourself to give your body a treat. And another inhale and exhale. Let's add in our arms, cross them in front as you inhale. And exhale, leaning one way, grabbing onto the wrist. You can do this with a straight arm or a bent arm. And the opposite direction. And back to center, arms come down. We're going to tuck our chin and practice rolling down just our upper body. We tuck our chin, we roll through our shoulders, and we pull, pull, pull. We really feel our abs draw in tight. Pull those abs towards your lower back and feel the work that your core does down there. Maybe using your hands for support on your thighs. Big breath at the bottom, and on the exhale, roll yourself back up. Okay, let's get started with our hundreds. Lying down on your mat, you're going to go ahead and bend your knees and lie back flat. From here, you're going to find that part of your abs where there'll be a little space between your lower back and the ground. Now, as you exhale, pull that space that you can set your hands on your lower body with and make a little triangle. Feel that space where the triangle is pulled towards your spine, just like we did on that roll down, and release it. Again, pull it in and release it. We're going to try to use that part of our core as we do these hundreds. So from here, go ahead and round your chin up, lift your shoulders up, but leave your shoulder blades touching the ground behind you. And from here, draw your knees up and start to pump your arms firmly. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe you'll want to extend your legs a little longer. You can extend them stick straight towards the ceiling. Or for more of a challenge, as you inhale and exhale, slightly lower your toes. About a 45-degree angle is what you're going for here. Few more reps here. We inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Last two. Breathing. Last one. And draw your knees into your chest. Go ahead and lower your head. Relax. Good morning, abs, or good afternoon, abs. All right, from here, we're going to try to roll up. Now, you might want to use your hands on the underside of your legs to do this part for starters, but you're going to round up again and try to roll yourself up. If you extend your toes out a little further, it'll give you a little more counterbalance using your abs, and then we sit up tall and lower back down. This is where you can tuck that pillow lengthwise to give you a little height so you don't have to go all the way from the ground. If that was easy for you, go ahead and release your hands, round up again, rolling up, and sit tall, and back down with control. So you're articulating down one vertebra at a time, and the full roll up would be from a fully extended position. Arms go straight up, rounding up, really press through your heels and roll up. Good job. And rolling back down, 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 down. Okay, from here, I'm going to grab on to my outer knee and inner ankle. And that's to make sure my hip, knee, and ankle line up. We're going to still work abs, so keep those shoulder blades just barely touching the ground, chin into chest, and let that lower leg float. This is single leg bent knee stretch, and switch, and switch, and switch, switch. Good, maybe grabbing on behind the head. Now keep those elbows wide and see if you can reach your opposite elbow to the opposite knee. For 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on 10, tuck everything into your body, relax your head just for a moment, and now round back up. From here, we're going to extend both legs. They can reach, the higher they reach up, the less work it is in the abs. So try to go for that 45-degree angle and then back in. And double leg stretch, arms circle around, stretch and around, and lengthen and reach, and inhale and exhale. Last 4, 2, 3, and 4. Great job. Relax that head. You have earned it. From here, we're going to rock round back up using that roll up that we just learned earlier. Pick your favorite roll up. Maybe it's behind the back of the legs. Maybe it's extending long. And up we go. Perfect. And now scoot your seat forward, reaching your arms through. We're going to open our knees slightly and then wrap our hands to make a little bracelet. So you grab onto the opposite wrist with your hand, and from here, we're going to try to roll. This is where you might want that pillow behind you so that you can roll back just a little bit and then come back up. We're working on balance here. Try to float those toes in the air. Back and up. Now if you want to do the full roll up, or rolling like a ball, you can go all the way back and all the way up, keeping a C curve with your spine. So really drawing those abs in deep. 2 more. And 1 more. Great job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our spine stretch forward from here. Now that we're seated so nice and tall, we're going to open our legs just so they're about hip width. And from here, this is a great breathing exercise after all that ab work we've just done. So I'm going to inhale and I'm going to exhale, reaching the top of my head forward as I exhale every bit of air in my lungs. And on the way up, articulate your spine up and fill your lungs up with all that good air. Again. Inhale and exhale, round, round, round. Reaching over a giant beach ball right here. Reaching. See if you can flex those feet as you exhale every bit of bad air. And rising back up 1 vertebra at a time, stacking your head at the top, full of good air again. And last one, round, 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 exhale. And inhale. Back up you go. Okay, that was a great little hiatus for you. We're going to move on to some seat and calf work, starting with our shoulder bridge. So we'll go ahead and scoot your seat forward, and then you can lower yourself down, kind of the reverse of our roll up. And now draw your feet towards your seat. This is our bridge position. This is a great position for working on our hips and our seat and our hamstrings. So from here, I'm going to inhale, and on the exhale, I'm going to tuck my tailbone under and round up 2, 3, 4, 5. Lifting as high as I can without arching in my back at all. I'm going to keep my tailbone tucked under. That's how I protect my lower back in this skill. You should feel all the work in your hamstrings, maybe flexing your feet to feel it a little bit more. Really feel right where your seat and hamstring meets, gripping, that you're using those muscles back there. And lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, inhale and exhale as you tuck, rounding up one vertebra at a time. Head is neutral, shoulders are relaxed, and lower. All right, we're going to add on from there. We're going to get to the top and work on a little bit of heel raises. So inhale and exhale, tuck it up, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now at the top of your bridge, heels lift up and lower, and lift and lower. The only part of your body that's moving is your heel. They're lifting and lowering. You're going to start to really feel this on your backside, in your hamstrings. If you start cramping up, come on out of it and then give it a whirl again. Couple more. Last one. Stay up on your toes this time. And now lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you've graduated from that one. We're going to try one leg. So start with 2 feet. Big inhale. On the exhale, tuck up, 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 all the way to the top. Now, I'm going to lift my right leg first. So I just slightly move my left leg to center it more so it's not off to the side. From there, I can shift my weight onto my left leg and maybe lift through my knee, maybe extend my leg, and then I can lower and lift. You'll find which leg is a little less strong than the other. Not weak, just a little less strong. And lower. Maybe extending that leg out in front of you to add a little more difficulty. Maybe lifting and lowering the heel at the top. And 2 more. Roll it up, heel down, and lower. And last one on this left side. Heel up, heel down, and lower. Okay, switching sides. Let's give that left leg a break. Right leg is centered. Tuck and roll up, 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 up. From here, I'm going to extend my left leg, maybe straight up, maybe bent. Ooh, I feel it right away in my hamstring. Well, down, down, down I go. And up, up, up I go. If it gets to be too much, go ahead and put that other foot down. And lower. And lift. And lower. This time we add the heel lift. Lift it up, 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 up. Heel up, heel down, and lower. And again, up, heel down, and lower. Last one, you've got this. Tuck, 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 up, heel down, and lower, down, 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 down. Great job. Shake out those legs just a little bit. And pull those knees back in. We're going to kind of rock our knees to the right to stretch out our hips. Rock them to the left. And now we're going to try to open up that hip area. For some of the exercises, this vertical position will be helpful for that. And try that other leg. Good. And maybe both legs. Rock them out. But I'm squeezing a little bit from the back side. Massaging your spine against the ground behind you, underneath you, feeling that imprint of your entire spine into the ground. Okay, great job. I'm going to go ahead and roll over for our next bit of fun, which is going to be our side series. So to set yourself up for this, line yourself up along the back side of your mat. And then from here, you can lower down to your elbow on the ground. What I like to do is make a little cup with that hand that's holding onto my head and cup it right behind the back of my spine to help extend my cervical spine, a little bit like traction, and it really helps keep my alignment. From here, bring your toes to the front corner of your mat. Now use your opposite hand for a little bit of stability because there's a little bit of balance involved in this. And from here, we're going to just float our upper leg. I'm using my right leg first, and I'm going to reach forward and back, and forward and back. A little faster. Front, front, back, back. Few more. You've got this. Last one. Now keep it floating. It lifts up and down and up and down. Last few. 3, 2, and last one. Float it there, little circles, around, around. Good, keep it going. Keep the rest of your body stable, and reverse that circle. Creeps up on you, doesn't it? Trying to keep a turnout in your upper foot. That'll really help get the work right into your seat and hip area. Now hold it still, lift that leg up, plant it down in front of your body. Take that hand that's been your anchor and grab onto that ankle of the leg that we were just working. Now go ahead and float your bottom leg. We're going to get a little inner thigh work here. So imagine a little teacup resting on your foot. From here we lift up and lower and lift up and lower. Good. Uphold. Let it down an inch. Uphold. Good. Up 2 inches. Down just 1 inch. Gravity will take care of the down. So just focus on the uphold. You've got it. Few more. Up. And now hold it up. Point the foot, little circles to finish. Whenever we do a circle, we get to reverse it. Aren't you lucky? Here we go. Reverse. Last 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, a well-earned rest. Over to your belly. Rest your forehead on your hands. Elbows are wide. If you need a little protection for your lower back, you can pull that pillow in right here. From here, we're just going to try to extend through our toes. Feel your body lengthen from the tip of your head to your toes. See if you can float your toes and just do quick little tap, 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 tap with your heels. And relax. Big breath in, exhale, and last time lift and tap, 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 tap. And relax. All right, rolling over to your other side. I'm going to stay facing you. You've got to even up that work. So let's lean down, make that little cup with your hand, feel your neck extend long. I'm lined up all along the back of my mat, and then my feet are right towards the bottom corner. From here, float my top leg, and I go front and back. Front, front, back, back, a little faster. There you go. Feeling all the work coming right from the base of the seat. Imagine those are the muscles moving your leg. Don't let it come from the toe or the ankle. Squeeze from the upper leg. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Last few. You've got this. And bring it even. We lift up. We lower it down. We lift it. We lower it. Up. And lower it with control. That's it. You've got this. Last few here. Then come those fun circles. Last one. Lower it so it's hovering. And circle. Around. Around. Keep that turnout in that upper foot. And reverse it for 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grand finale on this side. Lift that leg, bend the foot, plant it in front of your body. All right, from there, line up the leg that was lined up on the corner. Go ahead and extend it straight so your entire body is along the back of your mat. Okay, I'm resting that little teacup on my right foot, the foot that's floating. And from here, I go up, down. Remember, up more, down less. You're resisting gravity and getting stronger while doing it. This is great work for that inner thigh. Imagine that part of your inner thigh that you want to change and squeeze that part the hardest. Squeeze it to lift it. Breathing. Couple more. And I got some fun circles for you. Okay, hold it at the highest point and circle around and around. You've got it. Keep going. Reverse it. Grand finale. 2, 3, and 4. Woo, good work. All right, I've got a little bit of fun for you. We're going to try a teaser this morning. And no, it's not a joke. So the teaser starts in an upright position. We did some rocking and rolling up. So now we're going to try to hold one leg up, maybe grabbing on the back of our thighs, maybe pulling in that pillow if it's too much to go all the way down. And you're going to lower, lower, lift, lift. So you roll back. So it's kind of like the roll up we did, but your lower body is staying static. It's just your upper body that's lowering to lift back up. It's lowering, inhale, exhale to lift back up. Switch legs. Maybe you can do it without the hands gripping on. We lower to lift back up. Lower to lift back up. Just lower to your point of control, using those abs, using that thigh muscle. All right, thrill seekers, let's try both legs. We lower to lift back up. Maybe grabbing on right here, lowering just a little bit to lift. Always bend those knees. That takes a little bit of the intensity out of it as well. Last one. Lower to lift back up. All right, after those, you want to just melt in the ground, so go ahead and do that. Roll over onto your belly. And let's just extend our arms long and rest our forehead straight down. Extend through your toes and really feel your navel. Imagine you have an ice cube underneath your navel and you're trying to pull your belly button away from that ice cube. That's the strong lower back position you want right here. From here, extend your arms up just an inch and lower and lift and lower. Let's add in our legs. Lifting toes and hands and relaxing. Lifting and lowering. This is our last one. We're going to lift and try to do little swimming motions here. Little flutters with the arms, with the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let everything melt into the ground. And now bring your hands alongside your armpits to press yourself up for a well-deserved rest. Also known as child's pose. Knees are apart. And let your lower back round and rest your forehead down beneath you. I've got a little bit of work for you, but you're almost there. About 5 minutes, so hang in there with me. All right, up to your hands and knees. A little bit of more work on our seat and our upper body. So from here, shoulders directly above my hands, knees directly below my hips. We're going to work on opening and closing of the hips like we did earlier when we were on our back in our shoulder press position. So from here, you're going to lift your leg up. When you look over your shoulder, you should be able to see your knee behind you. So you're a little bit turned out and lower. You can go ahead and flex that foot and lift and lower. Now try it just at a 90-degree angle next to you. Good. Now do it at a back angle where you can see that knee just over the shoulder. And up. And lower. And up. And lower. From here, you're going to lift it, extend it, bend it, and bring it back in. Lift, extend, bend, bring it back in. Now watch out for the leaning tower here. Make sure You're trying to center your weight on your opposite hand and opposite knee, the hand and knee that are on the ground. You should be able to lift, like I'm using my left leg for the work, I should be able to lift my right hand during the whole time. All my balance is coming from the other two parts of my tripod. All right, so from here, I'm going to extend the leg, and I'm going to try to draw a line and back, up and back. You can let your foot drag just slightly on the ground, or you can try to hover about an inch off the ground. You can also do this with a bent knee. Lots of options. So you're almost drawing the knee to your opposite shoulder, to your shoulder, and then pressing back. Three more. Two. On the last one, hold it out to your side and just lift to finish for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ooh, and 10. Little rest for you in between. The good news is we're halfway done. The bad news is we've got 2 legs, so I'm going to set up so you can see me a little bit better this way. You can stay facing the same way and just start by opening to 3 o'clock because I have my right leg out, and then I go back to 5 o'clock. 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Always drawing in through your navel to protect your lower back. Again, maybe with your foot flex this time. And back. Out. And back. All right, let's add the extension. We lift it. We extend. We bend. We lower. Lift, extend, do a little balance check, bend and lower again, lift it, I'm at 5 o'clock, extend, bend and lower, last one, extend, bend and lower. Okay, we get to trace the floor, here we go, extended leg, I go to 3 o'clock and back to 6. I got to move my little pillow out of the way. And back. And forth. Keep going. Again, you can do this bent leg or straight. Really feel the work in your waistline. And on the way back, in the back of your seat. Last 2. And then our grand finale. Okay, hold it out there and lift to finish for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo, and that's enough. Okay, back we go. Okay, folks, we're almost there. Our last little bit for this fun mat Pilates day, our plank. Hands just beneath your shoulders. Maybe extend one foot back and then let the other foot meet it back there. We've got a forearm plank. You can rock a little bit forward, a little back, a little forward, a little back, drawing your abs in to protect your lower back. You can always lower to those knees. Make sure you feel comfortable in your lower back. Good. We can also, if the wrists are a little sore, lower down to our forearms and then maybe lift our knees up from there. Let's tap them and lift them. Tap them and lift them. Head stays neutral. And tap and lift. 2 more. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. And back up to our hands for a grand finale. All the way down we go. We lower. Inch at a time. And hover. And hover. And hover. Ooh. My elevator went a little fast at the end. Hopefully yours was great. And back to our rest position. Deep breath in And exhale out, round yourself up. How about some final stretches? Great work. Oh, I wonder if you all are as sweaty as I am. We're gonna open up our feet to hip, a little wider than hip distance, to do our saw to finish. This is a breathing exercise. We're gonna get our breath back. So arms go out, go pinky to pinky, and right here we exhale as we round forward. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, right back up. Opposite side, pinky to pinky again. Round, round, round. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Up you go, inhale. Last time each side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Release all that breath. Open up your lungs and let it back in. Last one. And up, feet come together. Big stretch up to the sky. And fold yourself forward. Grabbing on, maybe letting your head drop down a little bit. Rounding, relaxing through your shoulders. Big inhale and exhale. And from here, let's finish up with a couple breaths, just like we started. Big inhale. And stretching to the right or left. And stretching to the opposite side. And lowering those hands back onto your thighs. Go ahead and look one direction. Back to center. Look the other direction. Back to center. Little tilt that first direction. Up. Tilt the other way. Up. Big breath in. Our last roll on of the day. Top of the head, crown of the head. Tuck your chin. Down, 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 down. And lifting up through your lower abs. Rounding up. Great job, everybody. I hope you had a great full body workout and feel rejuvenated and getting a little stronger, breathing a little easier each time. I look forward to seeing you next time for more mat Pilates.